Today I present AB 84, which I introduced back in January, which seeks to make California count by moving California's presidential primary in 2020 to Super Tuesday in early March. An earlier presidential primary date will not only ensure that California's voters have a role in shaping the national debate around our presidential election, but also encourage candidates to speak to the issues that Californians value the most. 1 out of every 8 U.S. voters is a Californian. California is home to one of the largest and most diverse populations in America. This being said, under our current June primary schedule, California has largely been a non-factor when it comes to selecting presidential candidates. In the 2016 presidential election, the presidential candidates were already clear by the time California's primary date rolled around, despite the fact that the 2016 presidential race marked an unprecedented number of candidates. After Super Tuesday last year, only 3 Republican candidates remained in the race: Ted Cruz, John Kasich, and Donald Trump. AB 84 will enable Californians to be more politically relevant when it comes to presidential elections, and with the increasing tendency to vote by mail, which is a decidedly recent trend, but one in a positive direction, a Super Tuesday primary election date would enable voters to cast ballots as early as the beginning of February, coming on the heels of Iowa and New Hampshire. So millions of Californians would be helping select the nominees. Additionally, presidential candidates would likely devote more attention to issues that are of importance to Californians, including transportation, housing, environmental quality, and technology. By moving California's primary to Super Tuesday, the voices of voters throughout California would be amplified at the national level. AB 84 will ensure that California is no longer an afterthought for those vying for our nation's highest public office. It won't just be a political ATM machine for those candidates. This measure has the support of Secretary of State Alex Padilla, as well as the California Voter Foundation, and I respectfully ask for an aye vote to make sure that California counts.